Hi, I'm Mr. Peter Peanut Butter. Welcome to a journey through the human digestive system. The purpose of the digestive system is to process the foods, that's us, so that the human body can make use of the chemicals for energy. It's going to be a wild adventure, so hold on to your seats. You are now entering the mouth. Here's where it all begins. The teeth will crush you into small pieces by chewing. This is called mechanical digestion. Chemical digestion is when the salivary glands in the mouth produce a liquid called saliva, which helps to break us down into smaller pieces. The tongue moves us around and then pushes us to the back of the mouth to be swallowed. Warning, if we're not broken down properly before being pushed back for swallowing, then we could cause choking of the human. After being pushed to the back of the mouth to be swallowed, we will travel down the esophagus. Trendy spot alert, this is a popular spot on our tour. The esophagus is a long muscular tube that takes us to the stomach. It's going to be a fast, wild, bumpy ride, so hold on. We're going to get squeezed and pushed as we travel down. After a few seconds, we splash into the stomach. Warning, travel from the esophagus to the stomach is usually a one-way passage. However, sometimes we may get thrown back, causing discomfort to the human. This is called heartburn. The stomach is a little sac that produces various liquids that softens us up and turns us into mush, called chyme. Trendy spot alert! Most tourists have enjoyed hours of swimming in the stomach. The gastric juice of the stomach is very powerful. It has acid that can kill bacteria in us, so the human won't get sick. We will spend a few hours here in the stomach before we move to the next area. When the valve to the small intestine opens, we will slide in. We will spend about 4 hours in the small intestine. The small intestine muscles squeeze us to make sure that no chunks remain. While we are in the small intestine, the liver will send a chemical called bile, which helps to break down our fats. Also, the pancreas will send pancreatic juice that will break down our carbohydrates into glucose. The pancreatic juice also helps to break down our proteins into individual amino acids. Okay, food, get ready to get sucked up! While we are here in the small intestine, millions of bumps called villi will suck the life out of us by absorbing our nutrients into the human bloodstream. There are so many of these villi to make sure that we are drained of all our nutrients. Some nutrients are stored in the liver for later use. Apparently, humans need our nutrients to live healthy lives. Finally, whatever is left of us will enter the large intestine. This is our last part of the adventure before we exit the human body. Warning, if too much bacteria or a virus remain in us, we may be quickly and violently expelled from the human body. This is called diarrhea. We will take one last ride as we travel around this big loop. Water gets sucked from us through the intestinal wall to be used by human cells. What's left of us will come together to form solid waste called feces. Warning, if too much water is absorbed through the wall of the intestine, then we will get stuck and have a hard time exiting this big loop. This is called constipation. Finally, we will be released from the human body into a water-filled machine and sent on to another adventure. This concludes your tour of the human digestive system. I hope to see you again soon.